Hey guys, this is Beauty and I'm back with another work from home video. I think I've mentioned this platform before, but the reason I'm mentioning it again is because right now they currently have projects. I'll show you my dashboard in a second, but for now, what are you going to be doing? You're going to be training AI, you're going to be writing prompts, evaluating the model responses, choosing which one performed best, which one followed instructions, which one provided accurate results. And then you have to reason why did you choose that one. And then if there are any mistakes, you're going to edit or adjust the content using your subject knowledge. Now, these aren't the only form of tasks that you can do to train AI. I'll show you on my dashboard, the ones that I have. So how is the process? You're going to submit your CV. So you're going to choose an opportunity you want to apply for, submit your CV, then after that, you're going to complete assessments, things like English writing skills, English comprehension test, things like that. Then after that, you're going to verify your identity, and then you join the talent pool. Once the project has tasks, or once they get a project for you that has tasks, you're going to get an onboarding. An onboarding is like a test to make sure that you qualify for that particular project. Then you're going to write that test, and then if you pass, you complete the tasks and you get paid. They repeat the same thing: register and complete assessments, verify your identity, join a talent pool, and then access onboarding and get started. So let's go to my dashboard. This is mine. This is currently how much I have, $6.23. These are the projects that I have right now. So if you're going to apply to any platform that I'm going to be speaking about today, I suggest you start with this one because this is the one that I know right now currently has tasks. And as you know, with these platforms, tasks come and go, projects come and go. The more platforms you apply to, the higher your chances of always having work, because these platforms don't always have work. They are very seasonal. And so the more you apply to, the higher chances. Okay, so these are the ones that I have. $1 per task, $5 per task. You're going to record videos, 40 cents per task, $5, $5, and $5. So what these are is that you're going to record yourself doing everyday tasks. So let's say, for example, they say record yourself buttoning and unbuttoning a top. You have to place, they say you have to mount your camera on your head or on your chest so that it gives, they say they want it to look like it's a straight ahead video. So because I don't own a camera, I cannot mount my camera on my head. What I do is that I take a phone, I place it on my chest, and I wrap a shirt around it, make sure that it's tight so that it doesn't move, because they don't want your camera to be moving a lot. So if you're serious about making money, take your phone, take your shirt, wrap it around your chest, and get to working. So that's what I do. You do very simple things. Take a video of yourself pouring milk into a glass. So you have to take a video of that. You have to show yourself taking a glass. Your hands always have to be visible in the camera. You have to show yourself taking a glass, taking the milk, and then pouring it into the glass, putting the milk down, putting the glass down. Make sure there are not many movements that you are making. Make sure that you don't look down a lot because they want the view to be like a straight ahead. Sometimes you'll be asked to take a video of yourself typing on your laptop, and sometimes they'll saying take a video or take a screenshot of a question, or take a screenshot of yourself ordering something inside your Uber. Basically, everyday things that you'll be doing, you'll be getting paid for them. So again, start with this one, apply to this one before you apply to any other platform that I'm going to be mentioning. Next up, it's Hillian Research, and this is a mystery shopping platform. So what is mystery shopping? You get paid to eat, you get paid to go to restaurants, you get paid to buy grocery, you get paid to buy home appliances, you even get paid to stay at a hotel. So they tell you, go, I don't know, go book at Five Seasons or five-star hotel, and then assess the customer service that you're going to be getting. Were you welcomed? Were they professional? Were they polite? Were they kind? Visit a restaurant, order a starter, a main, and a dessert, and then they ask you, how long did it take for you to get assigned a waiter? Did they tell you about the daily specials? Were they professional? Were they kind? They even tell you what not to do. So, normally when you go to a restaurant, you're like, can I please have this? Can I please have that? They strictly tell you not to do that so that you can check the restaurant's customer service. Are they going to offer that? How long are they going to make you wait? And if you have to wait long for your order to come, do they come to you and tell you that, sorry, the order is going to be taking too long, or do they just leave you like that? Basically, you just gauge the experience that you get from these services. So you're going to work with international brands in retail, hospitality, automotive, and more. It's a flexible schedule. You choose the ones that you want. If you don't want to go to a restaurant and you want to go buy a microwave instead, you can do that. And what's nice about this platform is that they offer training. So for each assignment or for each job that you're going to be doing, you're going to be trained what to ask, how to dress, what not to ask, what to order, what to buy, what not to do. So everything is given to you. Basically, you're going to be doing what you'll be doing anyway. If you go out with your friends, you're going to be doing that. You're just going to be getting paid to do that. If you have a car, sometimes they pay you to put petrol in your car and then you check their experience. Okay, they also say earn while you shop. You receive fair payment for each completed visit and sometimes enjoy free products or services. So if they say you should go buy something or test something, you get to keep it. You make a difference. Your feedback helps companies deliver better service and create experiences that truly matter. So how does the application process go? You're going to fill out your profile, then you apply. Once you've filled out your profile, you're going to be seeing all of the assignments or the jobs or the tasks that you can do, where they're at from where you are, the distance, how long it's going to take, and everything. Then you specify your availability. Once you are selected, because there's no guarantee that you'll be selected, after you apply, you get to be asked questions. Is this your regular store? How often do you go here? And all of these things. Once you're selected, you prepare, you start with the training, and then you go to the store, you go to the shop, you go to the restaurant, you go to the hotel, you evaluate the customer service, and then you fill up a survey after you visit. This is where now they're going to be asking you, how was the service? How long did you wait? Were they professional? Were they kind? Did they apologize if there were any inconveniences? And sometimes you fill in the form while you're still there. So if they say, go to Wimpy, because they know it's going to be a long visit, they don't want you to forget your experience. My tip is that if they're not saying you should fill out the form when you're there, just take a piece of paper and write everything down so that you don't forget, because they're going to be asking you questions after your service and they want very detailed responses. Okay, after you've evaluated, you filled in the survey, you get paid. All assignments are paid on the 20th of the following month. Next up, Premise is also like Helion Research. It's also a mystery shopping platform. It's an app. You download the app, you fill in your profile, and then with this one, they also do telephone mystery shopping. I believe Helion also does them. The telephone ones, you basically call the company, you ask questions, you pretend like you're interested in their service and what they're offering. Then you get to check how much information they give you about the product, and do they tell you about the specials. You pretend like you want a code, you pretend like you want to buy a car, you pretend like you want to buy a cell phone, and then the premise tells you the questions that you have to ask or the things that you have to say, and then yes, you get paid to do that. So they have in-person mystery shoppings where you go to the store and you pretend like you're trying to buy the product. Sometimes you don't even have to buy the product. So they say, go to a store and check if Colgate is placed next to Sensodyne, or check if the mascara is placed next to this. And then if it's not, you take a picture so that they can see where they placed their Colgate. Sometimes the owners of these products are the ones that send you to the store so that they can see if the store is making their products visible enough for people that visit that store. If not, then you take pictures. And sometimes even if they are placed where they should be placed, you take a picture. If they want lace to be next to Simba, you take a picture to show that yes, lace has been placed next to Simba, things like that. Then they also have a telephone mystery shopping that I've already spoken about. Then they have an internet mystery shopping. With this one, you get to visit the company's websites. Sometimes it's an e-commerce platform, and then you share your experience. How easy was it to find this particular product? Where did you struggle? Did you struggle? And all of those things. Did you even find the product? All of those things. And then they also have multifunctional mystery shopping. Multifunctional mystery shopping allows businesses with multiple distribution channels to use a combination of in-person, telephone, or internet mystery shopping to assess the entire customer journey from start to finish. So even with this one, you're going to go ahead and join the community. You're going to be working for Deloitte, Forbes, and all of those things. You're going to create an account, download an app, explore the tasks that they have, check your distance, check if they're convenient. You perform the task and you get paid. You choose the option to be paid instantly via PayPal, Payoneer, or Bitcoin. I always go for PayPal because it's the easiest method of payment that I can get my money in South Africa. Okay, next up, Luel AI. This one is new to me as well. I applied and I was put on a wait list for 48 hours, I believe. I just got accepted yesterday or the day before yesterday. So Luel AI says you earn money from your camera roll. So every single thing that you do, you get to capture it and then you get paid. So if you're having a conversation with someone, you record that conversation to train AI. This is all to train AI. You have a conversation, you record the conversation, you upload it, you get paid. You go to the park, you record your journey to the park, you upload it, you get paid. You go to the tuck shop, you record your entire experience at the tuck shop, you upload it, you get paid. You wash the dishes, all of these things that you do on an everyday basis. You get to record them, upload them, and then you get paid. They say turn your everyday videos and photos into high value AI training data, join tens of thousands of contributors worldwide, helping to better AI. So you're going to register, then you find a task by browsing the opportunities that match your location and your equipment. So if you don't have a park next to where you live or close by, you will not do the park one. Then this is an English conversation recording. Like I said, you're going to record a conversation. Sometimes they want a 2-people conversation, a 3-people conversation. So 3 different voices need to be heard or audible in the recording. First person walkthrough video. Then you upload your content, record and upload following the clear task requirements. So even though these are your everyday activities, you have to perform them exactly how they tell you. So if they're saying have a 2-way conversation with someone, they will give you the topic or they will not give you the topic. They will say, let it just be impromptu, but you need to always follow the instructions and do exactly what they say, how they say it, in the order that they say you must do it in order to get paid. Then after you upload your content, you get paid. You receive payments directly once your submission is approved. So how much can I earn? Earnings depend on the task complexity, duration, and quality. Many of our top contributors have turned this into a full-time income stream. The more you contribute, the more you earn. What kind of content is needed? We primarily look for natural, everyday video and audio. So you don't need to go out of your way to do something you're uncomfortable with. these are already the things that you do on an everyday basis. You just get to record them, upload them, and get paid for them. This includes things like walking through a park, narrating a task, or recording short conversations. How do I get paid? Once your submission is approved, funds are added to your Luel wallet. You can withdraw via Venmo, Wise, Stripe, or direct bank transfer. Payouts are processed within 2 to 7 business days. When will I get paid? Once approved, your earnings are available in your Luel wallet and can be withdrawn at any time. Payouts are typically processed within 2 to 7 business days. So this is also new to me. I got accepted, I think, yesterday, but I already saw some tasks there on the platform. So if you've done it, please tell us in the comments how your experience was. Lastly, Playbook UX. Playbook UX is a platform where you get to test digital products. The ones that I've done is where I had to go test out a website. I was sent to a website. I had to look for a specific item. Then I had to record my screen and record my audio so that they can hear my entire process. So if you've done user testing or user interviews before, this is basically like that. You get to record your screen, and with every single thing that you're doing on the website, you have to vocalize it or speak out loud. Every single thing. If you are struggling, you have to speak out loud. If you are getting frustrated, you have to speak out loud. If something is working the way you expect it to and it excites you, you also have to speak out loud. And with every single thing you click on or you tap on, you get to speak out loud and say what you're expecting to happen. So if I click on sign in, I'm expecting to see a registration form where I get to put in my personal information and my email. And then if that's not what you see and you're shocked, you get to be shocked out loud. Oh, this is not what I was expecting, and so on and so on. So they say sign up to help companies by testing their digital products. You'll gain exposure to cutting edge products and make an impact with each study you complete. So you're going to sign up to give feedback. Then you get to complete the practice test. The practice test is the one where you record your screen and you record your thoughts out loud. These are the ones that I've seen that they're constant on these platforms, the one where you get to record your screen. So speak aloud, be confident. If you're getting frustrated, don't worry. Speak out your frustrations, speak out your complaints. That's exactly what they're looking for so that they can see what's working, what's not working, so that they can fix the website before it gets published and used by the public. Then after you complete the practice test, they're going to watch it. And if they think you're a good fit, you're going to be accepted and approved, and you'll be able to start testing. Then once you're approved, you're going to browse now the available tests that they have. And then once you've taken the test and they have been successfully completed, you get to be paid. Now, the kind of test that they have an unmoderated test. This one is where you record yourself. It's like 10 to 20 minutes. You record yourself, and I think it's $10. This one, yes, they have the $10 one and the $4 one, which are not moderated. So you don't get to speak to anyone. It's just you, yourself, your laptop, and you're recording your screen. Then they have the moderated live conversation. With this one, you get to speak with someone one on one. So maybe you're going to be speaking with a researcher on Zoom, and you get to speak about your experience with the product. So, how did Coke taste like? Was it the taste you were expecting? How often do you drink Coke? How often do you use this? Why do you use it? All of those questions, and the length is like 30, 60, or 90 minutes. Then they also have a card sort test. You're going to sort cards into groups that make sense to you. A researcher is also not going to be present with this one. You can take it in your own time. I've taken these ones, and they're also like $4 if I'm not mistaken. They're very short, 2 to 10 minutes, very easy. Easy money. Then lastly, they also have a tree test. You will complete tasks about finding content on a website. A researcher will also not be present during this study, so you can take it on your own time. The length is 2 to 10 minutes. My advice, as soon as you see a test or a study, apply for it instantly because they fill up very quickly. Pick a schedule. After you apply, they're going to show you a calendar. You pick a schedule or a day that works best for you. Pick it very quickly. Pick the closest one because once they've realized that they've gathered enough information that they need, even if you've already been successful and they've already accepted your request to participate, they might cancel it. So the earliest dates increase your chances of being paid and actually being part of the studies. If you've worked on any of these platforms that I've mentioned, drop in the comments and tell us how your process was, the pros, the cons. And if you have any comments, suggestions, or questions, also drop them in the comments and we'll speak there. For now, this is it from me for today. Good luck with the applications. And remember that you should never pay anyone to be employed.